Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, the challenger wearing white and officially weighing in at 146 pounds. His professional record, 59 victories, including 38 wins by knockout, 7 defeats and 2 draws. He's a future Hall of Fame fighter, the 10-time world champion, 4-time welterweight champion of the world, from Sarangani province, the Philippines, the fighting legend of the Philippines, Manny.
Ranks to sustain the interest. Ito po si Paquiao now on the attack.
Wow! Paquiao on the attack na.
They're now aiming at the midsection of Paquiao.
Ayun, left. Dalawang sunod. Natamaan si Desierto, but he was able to come back. He is.
Pero ito si Desierto has not been able to take advantage of that. He should score with a left hook. Oy!
Umatras, umayaw.
Bound a lot of those short chopping blows.
Yes, Paquiao also scored. Some slow-mo action in round 2. Ito yung, ayun. Umiscore ng husto rito si Paquiao. Ayun, umiscore. Yung upper, yan ang sinabi ko kanina na... Right. Oh, good scoring.
Catching.
Niya yung right hook niya at saka uppercut. Ayun, here we go. That's Paquiao scored.
Paquiao connects with good right. Russell was in a little bit of trouble against the ropes there, but he comes in with a hard right from under. And Paquiao has got him against the ropes. And it's a slugfest now. Paquiao and Russell, they're slugging it down to the center of the ring. Now Russell is going down. Paquiao is hurt. He's hurt, but he comes back with a hard right of his own. And Paquiao is going after Russell, and there goes the bell. At the end, he was in trouble as Manny Paquiao nailed him with a cracking right cross there. Then you see the left. Not a good right, flush on the face. Higher too, but he connects with a good right.
Well, he did throw
Another hard right.
an enormous volume of punches, and here we go again.
Paquiao. Left again by Paquiao. Left uppercut. Russell against the ropes. In the corner, he's in trouble. Paquiao nails him with a long looping right. And another left. They're really slugging it out, but Russell is getting a bad beating from Paquiao here. The crowd roaring on his feet. The crowd is on his feet.
Finally down. And referee will release.
Thank you with the left hook. There's Paquiao again. And he should go non-stop now. That's his style. Yes, that's it. Now to Laroa. Hello. Si Manny Paquiao. When Laroa was cornered, walang solid na connection. Ito yung he was able to extricate himself.
Well, under attack ito si Lito
Laroa.
Laroa.
Nakalabas.
Oh, another good left by Paquiao, but Mendones comes back. Paquiao caught him with the left flash on the face. Left and right by Paquiao, but he got hurt with the right. Mendones
binds raise up his fist, meaning that a
beautiful left. Mendones flash on his face.
there's blood on the nose of Mendones.
Mendones is in trouble. He could go down. Pacquiao fighting. Yes.
Mendones could go down again.
Yes.
Pacquiao
Pacquiao is
punches. Mendones forced to hold on.
he's getting hammered.
Mendones doesn't know where he is.
He's almost down again.
Pacquiao digging off.
Oh, Mendones is getting a bad beating. He's getting a bad beating. He's battered. He's bewildered.
Pacquiao looking for the knockout blow. He cannot seem to find the knockout blow. Mendones is hanging on. A lot of time left.
He
30
lost his
seconds to
mouthpiece.
go.
Another left. Mendones is in a whole lot of trouble.
But Pacquiao cannot
Pacquiao
seem
hit
to
him
find.
with he's a bloody mess.
He's looking for a coup de grace, and he cannot find
Yes,
it.
it's over.
Professional career.
What a fighter. Look at he.
Take a look at the cockiness of Manny Pacquiao.
Beautiful
And
left.
a well-timed left. Bainza is full of blood, and take a look at another angle
Aray.
of that assault by Manny Pacquiao.
But Mendones was game. I mean, he stood on his feet for quite some
Jab. Left jab by Manny Paquiao, giving an exhibition of boxing here. There's a left straight, an uppercut. Kung paikutan ito ng jabs bago mag-show na, uppercut! Dalawang uppercut ba? Left uppercut. That's the one that missed. Here's the one that connected. And another one. Yes! That's it. Flat.
The scheduled 10-rounder, Manny Paquiao not letting up.
It's all-out aggression here, coming from the 19-year-old boy from
Ooh,
General
good
Santos.
left again by Manny Pacquiao. And Ipogala coming up with only 1 out of about 10 unleashed by Manny Pacquiao.
The Indonesian is soaking up a lot of punishment.
Oh, there's
here.
another left. Indonesian still gallantly on his feet, but he is not fighting back, and he's turned his back.
While Ipogala was down.
This is the last stand by Ipogala as he was unable to answer this downpour of blows unleashed by Manny Pacquiao.
A fierce exchange, but rather one-sided.
Oh yes. And here Ipogala just didn't know what to do, as without let up, Manny Pacquiao just kept on drilling him, and he was very obviously outclassed, and Ipogala, as you said, very meekly just turned his back as he could no longer stand the punishment that he was taking from Manny Pacquiao. Here,
And you put any halfway decent flyweight against him, he's going to get knocked out.
That's true, because his defense is hardly there, and he's an all-offense type of fighter.
The nose is that you wouldn't want an experienced fighter to do. He's going to have to be far more mature at a time that you know, he's going to meet better fighters, better conditioned fighters. The Korean gets weeks ago but couldn't fight because he was ill, and that's why he's fighting tonight.
combinations being unleashed now by Manny Pacquiao.
And right to the body. Pacquiao.
Hey,
oh,
good right to that face.
And Luna. He's going after Luna.
Oh, there he goes.
Down.
There he goes. Mike Luna. Here's another look at it.
What a sensational end to the San Miguel Beer main
Watch
event.
out for the right. The right straight to the face.
That one to the body hurt.
Yeah. Here it comes. Boom.
Oh,
And then he goes to the body.
that one to the side of the body, that hard right. Iba talaga itong bata na ito.
We were saying he keeps busy.
And Luna went down, never to get up. Paquiao is, is one of the most popular fighters in the country today. Certainly a flamboyant boxer with a big punch.
He's very, very charismatic, and I think he's going out for the kill right here on the opening bell.
Paquiao really.
Oh, he shows absolutely no respect for the Korean.
Wukili goes down through the ring. You see, that was hard left to the body.
Yeah, that was not one punch to the body, and he's just about to crumple right here. But also, you notice that the Korean absolutely had no defense. Oh, flush
Right
on the
cross.
button that time. The left hand, a series of left hands actually, but there was a left hand that hit it.
A slip. And Manny Pacquiao immediately goes to work with a right-left combination to the face of Chok Chai. Good left to the right by Manny Pacquiao.
Good
left by Manny Pacquiao to the face. Caught him twice on the right.
So fighting, this is what happened.
There's that. See that again from another angle.
There was that blow. That left set it up.
Yes.
いきなり左をついていきました。サウスポースタイルのマニー・パキャオ。具志堅さん、ここまでご覧いただきましてマニー・パキャオの動きですがいかがでしょう。
やっぱり体が柔らかいですからね、はい、上体をよく振ってますね、
お、第1ラウンドいきなり動きが止まったが寺尾。ボディみぞおち。ボディの真上。マニー・パキャオが出てきます。現役の世界ランカー、東洋太平洋の階級チャンピオン。2回目のダウンを奪いました。大きく深呼吸をしました。レフェリーの阿部和夫が相手の寺尾の目をじっと見てからこの試合再開。一気にいきますマニー・パキャオ。寺尾苦しい。
いやーもう本当に苦しいところですね、
はい
これ我慢ですね。
残り時間は30秒です。
クリンチした方がいいですよ。
これですね。これです。クリンチにして。
もう一回じゃもうダウンじゃ3残りますよ。あと15秒ですね。
我慢できるか寺尾新青コーナー、ギリギリに詰まっています。残り時間10秒。粘れるか寺尾。第1ラウンド足に来ています。最後のやつからダウンは。
Paquiao accepted anything less than full-blown attack, and that left hand rocks Shashiko. Did he just glance at the official as well? I think he's in a spot above it here. It looks like he's starting to puff a little bit, and down he goes. Well, there was nowhere to go. The champion on home soil is battered up. He's down. He's out. It's over. There's no need to make Paquiao. And he is a world champion. And this is how he did it. And no wonder you have to slow it down. Look at that left hand, right on the money. That was the blow that did it. Just before that, there was a decent body shot that went in, which took some wind.
Solid right. And again, a left and right to the body by Manny Paquiao. Paquiao again to the midsection. Lakeland is hurting in the midsection. Kaya itinatago niya yan eh. A good right to the head again. Oh, beautiful right there. And combinations by Manny Paquiao. Several unanswered blows. And Jet Panic throws in the towel. Paquiao kapag pinauulanan na siya ng suntok. Here comes Manny Paquiao again. Party mo na left. And the left. Manny Paquiao stalking his... Oh! Good left again to the tip. This is round number 4. Oh! He's down again. He gets up at the count of 9. Wala na ito. Tapos na ito.
The 3 knockdowns only in effect.
Ginawa na kanan.
And Manny Paquiao.
Dapat na naman si Gabriel Mira.
Isa na lang.
Ayan, yakap na yakap si Gabriel Mira para hindi siya masuntok. Manny Paquiao. We can sense.
Sinusukat na.
Oo.
Ang hinahanap si Manny Paquiao. Isang knockdown na lang. Umiiwas-iwas daw ito si Gabriel Mira.
Try to fight back.
Opening ito si Manny Paquiao.
Oo. Sinichepo-chepo na rin niya si Gabriel Mira. And Mira standing in the face of Gabriel Mira. Another left. Oh, that's it. That's it. In that division, he jumped 2 divisions up, Manny.
Yeah. He's now rated number 7 in the bantamweight WBC.
Coming back, trying to counter, but this Robbie is back. Manny Paquiao trying to connect again. Sumabog ang uso ni Hamili. Again by Paquiao, and Hamili is still groggy. But another good left. I think it's a winner. But under the rules, another knockdown here would mean an
Fight is over.
to the fight. Malakas talaga kaliwa ni Paquiao.
Tama rin.
But Hamili comes back. Eh si Hamili sumasabay. A good left. Yes. All over. Automatic na yan. Yes. It's all over. He's back down. It's all over. Manny Paquiao wins the WBC International Junior Featherweight crown by a sensational Paquiao.
The left was responsible.
It signaled the end of the career of...
Psycho si Manny dito, Governor.
Yes, Manny Paquiao pursuing Barutillo. He knows that Barutillo is hurt. And he goes down. Barutillo. The canvas for the first time in this fight to continue. That's it. He connects with a good right to the face of Manny Paquiao. Hindi pwedeng magkumpiyansa
Medyo
si Manny Paquiao.
si Manny doon. Tinamaan si Manny Paquiao ngayon.
Oh! Whatever. That was a delayed reaction.
It's a delayed reaction.
A delayed reaction, and Bruce McDavis ends the fight.
I think
he did not even bother.
This is over. Natin makita kung ano nangyari.
Ito. Sige. Tapos na yan. Pabagsak na si Barutillo dyan. Hindi, yun na.
We'd like to call on Dillon.
It was a right. It was a right.
Right. The awarding.
He's ranked number 7 now by the WBC. Yes, but of course, Xiong Kwon Chai did not come to the Philippines to lose this fight.
Man is going to the body to slow down this top hombre.
So is Xiong Kwon Chai. Pupunta na sa katawan. And he's down. Uppercut by Manny Paquiao. Last hit on the bottom of Xiong Kwon Chai. Tinamaan sa panga. At talagang nalaglag. Uppercut yung umabot. Yes. Kaliwa. It was Manny Paquiao. Incredible. Manny Paquiao retaining the WBC International Super Bantamweight Championship for the second time. A left uppercut by Manny Pacquiao.
Patiho kami. Nakatayo na rin po.
There goes Manny Pacquiao trying to find his range, going to the midsection with the right and another left to body.
Watch out for the left uppercut.
And then the left uppercut. That was the punch. Ay, hindi pa yun. Ayun, tumama. Isang magagandang kaliwa ang umabot sa mukha ni Xiong Kwon Chai at natapos yung laban.
Diretso sa mukha, sa ilong, baka nabali ang ilong eh.
Oh my God. Hindi patas yung laban na ito, napakabilis. Dapat dito eh.
Nag-react po yung mga crowd, yung mga tao rito sa mga taktika nitong si Nadal Hussein, lalo-lalo na po ng after round number 9, pagkatapos sa tumunog yung bell. Sumuntok po ng 2 beses itong si Nadal Hussein. Nagkabatuhan po ng mineral water bottles. At ito si Jeff Fennick, yung trainer ni Nadal Hussein, nakibato na rin.
At ito si Manny Pacquiao, parang galit siya, no?
Oo,
He should be careful.
Hindi siya pwede mag-gigil.
Yes, kuminsan, the emotion will get the better of you and you will lose your head.
Good right by Manny. Good right by Manny Pacquiao.
At ito si Manny Pacquiao, parang galit siya, no?
Oo,
He should be careful.
Hindi siya pwede mag-gigil.
Yes, kuminsan, the emotion will get the better of you and you will lose your head.
Good right by Manny. Good right by Manny Pacquiao. Yes, good.
Maganda daw yung sugat.
Ayaw. Sabi, hindi na raw pwede. Tinigil.
Tinigil na yung laban.
Nagre-reklamo si Fennick. Nagre-reklamo si Jose, nagre-reklamo. At meron pa rin.
But again, another cracking combination by Pacquiao. And look, this time he's gonna go.
Well, the defense of Senrima is almost gone. And look at Senrima. Oh, what a blood and guts fighter.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Again. He's in trouble. Pacquiao has him against the ropes.
This is a massacre.
Yes.
I think they will stop it.
Yeah, they should. I think.
This is a massacre. Oh boy.
He's in trouble.
Yeah.
He's backing up. He's in deep trouble.
He has no defense.
He has no defense. And the referee's going to stop it.
He never went down. He never went down. But they stop it.
Yeah.
It was a massacre.
Now Pacquiao comes back with a body shot of his own. And again with a big left upstairs. English is spoken in both corners as well. So
now,
it's confusing.
Ledwaba corner is better pay some strict attention now. If this guy doesn't pick up, turn his fight around, it'll look to kind of call it a day.
Mercy.
He's been caught by surprise. He's a good fighter. He had no idea.
Pacquiao made
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm not okay.
There's a weariness and almost a resignation in the eyes of Ledwaba.
Yeah, and Joe Cortez has seen enough. That's a TKO victory for the very impressive Manny Pacquiao, who takes a good fighter and just takes him apart. As you said at the beginning of the round, there was a weariness about Ledwaba. He began the round.
The guy was out. He went to his corner the previous round out to you.
Yeah, he was walking on little shuffle
There was
feet.
nothing in his eyes but sleep.
Well, and a certain resignation that it wasn't going to get any better.
Yep.
Oh, when you go to your corner and you can't see, you don't have any resignation. Period. Night lights out.
At the top of the eyelid, how much chance they can actually stop the flow of blood?
And we may see a disqualification if you're not careful. Now it goes again. Hitting below the belt again. Look, it's just too long.
Hey, they're taking 2 points already. You got to watch it.
Been acknowledged by Dinkins.
Paquiao with a fast cut.
Do anything and everything to win a fight. There are rules.
Beaten below the belt, and the blood is dripping out of his face. You wonder how he has the energy to keep doing it.
No knockdown when Julio went to the canvas. Now round 2 begins. Another straight left hand by Paquiao. And you heard Julio's corner saying, hit him in the belly. And down goes Julio.
It was a perfect Freddie Roach told him to go in behind the double jab and followed him with the left hand. He did it twice in a row. The second one dropped Julio.
This is some prospect, Bobby. To me, he's every bit as exciting as Prince Nassim.
He's aggressive, and he loves to fight.
Okay. Second knockdown of Julio. No 3 knockdown rule in effect.
I think Julio's going to have trouble finishing this round. I really do.
Julio trying to fight his way back. A little grabbing and holding might be the thing to do. Pacquiao's just getting ready to swing away again. And Bill Clancy's seen a second round TKO for Manny Pacquiao. I think the most impressive thing was exactly what...
Straight left hand, and here comes the second. Again, the accumulation factor becoming a factor.
いや、まあやっぱり1回目にダウン取られましたからね。まあそれから随分回復はしてきてるところはありますけど、ある意味では飲まれてるところはありますよね。ああいうちょっとした休みがですね、やっぱり助かるんですよね。
元気出ましたね、パキャオ。元気に助けてしまう時もあります。まあそれ以上にファンの皆さんはちょっと水が入りまして、気が抜けてしまうものですが。おお、今のよろき方は浜田さん聞いてたんでしょうかね。
ダメか。ありますから
ね。決まりそうですね、このラウンド。いきます、いきます。とにかくもう左でどんどんいきます。
一発当たればいいですね。
踏みとどまれません。試合終了です。もうこれ以上やっても勝負ありだということでしょう。最初のダウンでしょうか、これは。
そうですね。特に左ですね、当てる感はあるんですよ。
ほとんどこの左だけで勝ってきたという。
In a fight against a major fighter.
CompuBox numbers in round 1. Paquiao landing 16 out of 64, including 7 of 29 jabs. Lucero was only 5 of 41. If Manny can keep finding a way to, including 7 of 29 jabs, Lucero was only 5 of 41. If Manny can keep finding a way to throw nearly 30 jabs in the round, I'm not sure how Lucero is going to get at him effective. Seems to have momentarily stunned Lucero. Now Paquiao tries to continue the attack.
As the fight goes,
well, not to mention that it's going to be physically exhausting for him to try to stay down in that crouch.
Absolutely.
There's a 3-punch combination by Lucero, one of the first multiple punch combinations. Body shot by Paquiao and a big left hand. Again with the body. Lucero just taking the punishment and trying to duck away.
A lot more.
Lucero won a lot of amateur fights with this style. Golden Glove championships, New York State amateur championships. He must have just overwhelmed people. The straight left hand again. Fight has been one-sided in terms of...
Don't hurt you. The punches that you don't see that hurt you.
Now, you can tell when Pacquiao's supremely confident. He fights with a little smile on his face, and he's been grinning through most of the first 2 rounds here. Feeling as though he's in control against Emmanuel Lucero. And after that punch, he is total in L.A. You can see there's the left hand that starts to Lucero standing up.
He thought he was probably out of danger by getting that low.
Gives you a pretty good idea as to how heavy are Manny Pacquiao's hands.
Yes, and it's good focus and concentration too.
With only 2 defeats and 1 bout even, while capturing a world, the challenger, the IBF Super Bantamweight Champion of the World, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. The fans and pundits alike as one of the very best pound-for-pound fighters in the world today. Ladies and gentlemen, Damas y caballeros de Ciudad de Mexico, el campeón de la gente, the reigning, defending, universally recognized featherweight champion of the world, the baby-faced assassin, Marco Antonio
Barrera reaches out and goes to the body with both hands.
Then I like to point out that
as he motions Barrera to a neutral corner and applies the...
Now let's see what happened on that knockdown. Or was it a knockdown?
A straight left landed by Paquiao, and when he landed, he twisted his body in an angle.
Pacquiao's long right jab. Hard left hand, straight on the button by Paquiao, down goes. But Pacquiao's body punches set up another knockdown, and Lawrence Cole says it's not a knockdown.
Because any blow that lands above the waist that causes a person to go down legally is a knockdown.
Hey, knockdown.
Seemingly with the confidence that he has shown in the past.
Big left hand again by Paquiao. Karera having trouble seeing out of his left eye. Karera talking to the referee and saying, what about him? Paquiao just hammering him. Just hammering him.
Karera's mouthpiece is not good.
Or maybe wants to see if Paquiao can somehow slow down in the last 2 rounds. Manny has never fought past the 10th.
I don't know if there's a rematch clause in their contract, but off of this, I'm not sure that even if there is.
Is fighting with the same spirit and determination. He's not coasting, he's not lightening up, more like a right cross, really.
Well, and you heard Freddie Roach saying if you can land...
Fighters in the world.
He's an icon.
Been one of the most entertaining fighters, most complete fighters in the world.
Pacquiao, he's right on top of Karera.
Pacquiao
went down from exhaustion.
Yes, on
occasion.
But officially should have been a knockdown.
But he's taken a lot of left hands. I wouldn't send him out for the 12th round, Manny. No. I don't care how proud he is. There's no way a great fighter should have to go through 3 more minutes of this.
No, because Pacquiao is not backing off. If you had a guy that was
getting hurt. Here comes Barrera's corner. Barrera's corner, man, is up on the apron. He's going to step in. Before the end of the round, if Barrera's corner hadn't stepped in. Now, here was the first knockdown back in the 3rd round. No, this is the knockdown in this round. Yeah. Here's the stoppage. And the stoppage, once again, prompted not by Lawrence Cole.
Exposed when he throws his punches.
And he's getting picked off down the middle by Marquez, as he did on a quick left hook there. And he fires the straight left hand.
Marquez does not appear to be hurt or dazed.
No, but he's still standing in the same position to get hit with a straight punch.
And he got hit with another one and another one.
He's hurt now. He's hurt. He's not moving his head at all.
Marquez has been down twice. And he's off balance again. Lands a good straight left. That momentarily backs Paquiao off.
But he's going straight back.
3rd knockdown of the 1st round. And I'm not sure Juan Manuel will be able to get up in the 1st. Marquez has been down 3 times already. And Paquiao lands another huge left. And another big one.
But he's not getting away from the straight left at all. There's no head movement at all.
This is not the fight that Juan Manuel Marquez would have wanted.
Marquez is showing tremendous heart and determination to survive this round.
And even if he gets past this round, I don't think it's going to change the outcome because his head is not moving.
Juan Manuel Marquez. That was the first knockdown. Here's the second one. And at this point, it was as much speed as power that was befuddling Marquez.
Well, Marquez came out and tried to make a statement. He's the bigger looking
fight. Manny Pacquiao. Tingnan mo, pepekein niya ng kanan. Ito yung kanan. Tapos ito na. Pag nakita niya magtatago sa kanan, uli, ayan, napefake ng kanan. And look at that left. Ang ganda ng timing nito. At nakita mo, no? Yung dalawang paa, umangat. Umangat yung dalawang paa. From the canvas. Bihira natin nakikita yan. Mamaya babalikan natin yung angle just to show you how excellent that form of Manny Pacquiao was when he delivered that. Ang ganda, at saka yung power. Yung power. Umangat yung dalawang paa from the canvas, and you rarely see.
Yeah, well, regardless if he watched, and that's where Eric is looking to do more than likely.
Clearly, Paquiao has respect for Morales, whom he has not assaulted as freely and openly as he did Marquez and Barrera in the opening seconds of the fight. And Morales starts out with a right hand to the body that just missed. Both fighters focusing on the body early, but now another hard left hand, partially blocked, but doing damage anyway. Morales very wary about Pacquiao's left hand power.
Pacquiao doing some good work to the body, which we haven't always seen him do.
And he lands a right hand upstairs. Morales on a fighting style. Pacquiao lands and drives Morales into the corner. And Eric... Now Morales wants his moment. Drives Pacquiao back to the jab and right hand. Manny takes advantage of the chance to... He switches southpaw, lands a couple of right hands. Puts himself in harm's way, though, against Pacquiao's left hand. And takes a big one.
Now he's just stubborn. He won't turn back because he turned, and he's not going to let Pacquiao get the best of him like this. And this is crazy because he's giving the fight away like this, I think.
Guys, there's nothing like boxing, and there are no athletes like fighters.
Pacquiao get the best of him like this, and this is crazy because he's giving the fight away like this, I think.
Guys, there's nothing like boxing, and there are no athletes like fighters. Greater sheer guts than what these two guys are showing you. This is boxing at its best.
See, he's just stubborn. He just means he's not going to be out there in the southpaw position. I don't know why he would do this. That was crazy of him to even do that.
And shook his head a bit. Pacquiao landing a left in there. Velasquez with a right and a left. Wild action. Manny Pacquiao hits and gets hit. Hard left. Fans in Los Angeles were allowed to come to the Wild Card gym where Freddie Roach trains Pacquiao and watch him train on a daily basis. From other kinds of action fighting sports and combat sports, he wants every moment of his life to be a thriller.
Yeah, but it is, but you know, pounds. And when you're fighting guys who are like Morales, who are coming in from 140, that natural weight, it can be a big factor late in the fight.
Perfect right hand by Paquiao.
Right hook.
Stuns Velasquez. Pacquiao trying to finish it. Got 40 seconds to get it done. One of the most vicious finishers in the sport.
Velasquez is not only hurt, I think fatigue is a big factor now. There's no way I can see him going into the fight.
The increasing accuracy of Pacquiao's shots making a difference in Velasquez before the bell, so it is a knockdown. And
that's what started most of the problems.
All right, let's take a look here. This is the first moment at which Velasquez was hurt. Look at the perfect right hook. As Velasquez was stepping in, Paquiao picking his spot and nailing him with that right hook.
The punch that you don't see is the punch that always hurts you.
And then a barrage of straight left hands following that. And referee Lou Filippo watching closely to be certain that Velasquez was still throwing, still defending himself, when Velasquez went and realized that the Mexican fighter had had enough of Pacquiao's constant...
They made lots of mistakes in their last encounter. Freddie Roach feels they've addressed those mistakes and changed the...
Thrown in this era will be clean. Now, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. I want you to keep the fight clean at all times, protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Touch gloves. Good luck. Let us roll.
Morales and Manny Pacquiao are icons in their homelands. Almost 100 victories between them. They touch gloves at the start. So much respect. Umpteen world title belts. But what unfolds tonight is what it's important.
Well, Pacquiao not been able to put him under the same kind of pressure. This is beautiful work from Morales here. But how careful... Pacquiao a little bit short on ideas at the moment. I mean, you can see he's fired up. He's lunging with these punches. Morales a little bit smoother, although shipping some punishment as I speak.
And has been catching Morales with that left hand. There's the combinations from Paquiao, trying to overawe Morales. And then in their first meeting, but stronger as a super featherweight now. Pacquiao growing into the...
That was a hurtful shot from Paquiao there, taking some of the steam out of Morales.
Look at this from Manny Pacquiao again at the end of the round, and he
responding the way he always does.
Body shot again from Manny Pacquiao with the right hand that he's used more tonight, and he's really targeting that area. Hands drop of Morales, will just want to keep going to the bitter end. Wonder if his corner are starting to take a look at him. He won't want to get stopped, but look at this from Paquiao, and a minute to go in the round.
He walked onto a good right hook there, Morales, but he's taken it well. He's over!
He's down, second time in his life. 50 seconds to go in the 10th, and Manny Pacquiao has time left in the round. Kenny Bayless looking on. He stopped it! It is over! Everyone, Jim, and Pacquiao got him on the right night.
Yeah, but don't let's take anything away from Pacquiao, because I didn't think he was a fighter who could box to instructions, but I think he did tonight. He worked the body, and I think the body punches took a lot out of Morales. Fighters at this stage in career, you only train when you have a fight, so you're...
Expect Manny to go right after him. Here we go, round number 1. Paquiao again in white to the right of your screen. Larios goes to the first punch of the fight as he gets that jab out there. He's visibly shaking. Well, at one stage he did catch Larios on top. His legs were a little bit loose in the knee. And they look a little loose again. Now he get clipped pretty good with that shot. But he still gets the bounce with the straight left hand. That looked better than what it was. That one was good. And now he's got Larios in Paquiao. And he's sort of prodding on his legs from time to time, Dave.
Well, you know, he's been waiting for one big opportunity rather than working his way in. He's an explosive guy who can maximize
more both the right-handed and left-handed fighter when they're fighting the opposite outside. Then he shows speed, there with the right hand, then the left hand. And once again, the condition of Larios shows because his knees didn't go and his head was rocked. Wow! Because of the extraordinary power of Paquiao that becomes so obvious. His Manny, uppercuts, left hook, straight left hand, bangs and punches to the side of the head. That one on the jaw, rips another one to the side of the head, flies him to the body. No, he's stopping up after Larios. This is Manny Pacquiao, but look at the way Larios back.
Pacquiao able to turn it up, and then watch the hand speed that comes with the power. Now he's putting 4 and 5 shots together and getting Larios unable to...
Will it be a boxing match? Will it be a brawl? Will it be a little of both?
Morales looking like he wants to engage. Paquiao just figuring out what he's doing.
Pacquiao's belief is that Eric Morales wants to come and try to get him early. After what happened in the last fight, Paquiao thought Morales was coming to try to get him early. Eric has shown none of that in the first round, as he merely stands his ground in the middle.
Right here you see Pacquiao land a right counter jab hook or whatever you want to call it that Morales just didn't see. He was coming in and didn't see it.
Pacquiao crowd chanting Manny, Manny, Manny. Morales, who landed some good right hands in the first fight, tried to drive Pacquiao back with right hands there, but
30 as compared to Morales. Even though Morales is landing, he seems to be still uncoordinated as compared to...
Down goes Morales.
Pacquiao's fists are, and he doesn't see the punches coming, Jim.
Pacquiao again landing his straight left hand. Morales chases him and lands a right. They trade punches at the ropes. And when they trade punches, Morales takes a gamble with Pacquiao's strength and power.
That allows some men walk over hot coals.
That's a right hook, a punch that...
Hard right hand, stun Morales. Pacquiao's all over him. Thinks he's got a chance. Morales slightly staggered after that last left hand. And down he goes. Solid left hand shot by...
Instead of to go back to the neutral corner.
Oh, what a solid left hand by Pacquiao. It's hard to imagine how Morales can last long against this.
Well, until he goes out, he's going to be fighting all the way down. He's not going to back up.
What guts by Morales. He strafes Paquiao with right hands, even while on unsteady feet.
And he
30 seconds to go.
Another huge left hand by Paquiao. Punch after punch after punch. And he wants to finish Morales right here. And the brave heart of Morales holds up, but his legs go again. Let's take a look at some replays.
Manny's name is Emmanuel, too. His real name. Yeah. It's just everything. It's just too much of an attack, the intensity, the fear with a straight left. Now he does a right hook, uppercuts, everything.
Now, shortly after this second knockdown, if the camera angle shows it to you, you will see, exactly as Larry Merchant said, Erik Morales stares into the corner and looks at his father.
Well, that's the same look that I said before that I saw when he went down the last fight, even though he said it wasn't from a punch. And I saw the same thing with Pag-arangkada, and that's the worst look it is when they say, I'm done.
I agree with you, Wally. I believe that Solis did win that round.
In round number 2, of course, it's a scheduled 12-rounder. And Solis getting a little wild and awkward in there, and that won't benefit rounder. And Solis getting a little wild and awkward in there, and that won't benefit you against Manny Pacquiao.
You need to get Pacquiao frustrated.
And he is 3-1-1 against the Erik Morales', Juan Manuel Marquez and Marco Antonio.
You're talking about Gennaro's. That's probably the best punch of the round right here by Pacquiao. It was kind of at the end of the punch, though, so it didn't...
Pass your heads right here, as you're talking about.
What those two guys had in common, they were both hitting Pacquiao hard and often. So Solis is kind of picking his shots.
Nice left hand by Pacquiao. May have stunned Juan Manuel Marquez, but not often against anyone else, although, as Wally pointed out, Erik Morales certainly had his success with that.
Yeah, doesn't it seem, though, that Pacquiao has been less...
Which is interesting.
The blood streaming down Pacquiao's face now.
They would go to the scorecards if they had to. Oh, big right hook by Pacquiao on a left hand, and Solis is in some trouble.
And here goes the pushing by Pacquiao. He's trying to muscle his way in.
Solis has been hurt here in the 6th round. Excuse me, I said the 5th, I meant the 6th.
This is now the Pacquiao that I think everybody expected to see.
And this is what I expected to see. Solis right here trying to avoid.
He's trying desperately to finish the fight. Maybe he's a little bit more worried about the cut than we think.
Well, he should know. They'll go to the scorecard. Oh, big hook by Solis.
Good uppercut and a hook.
Pacquiao may have punched himself out a little bit. Now there's a left uppercut by Pacquiao. Well, this is starting to look like the typical Manny Pacquiao.
Solis has a tendency to fall inside, especially if he throws his right hand, and that's why the heads keep coming together.
2 left hands hurt Solis. 2 good straight left hands got him in trouble again. Pacquiao's primary weapon, and it's working now.
Well, round 7 was about 90% Manny Pacquiao. There's a big
against Jorge Solis.
You know, and I think they've run out of ideas in Solis' corner.
Yeah.
Gennaro, you know, we were up listening, and they've invoked the family.
He's in trouble, and down goes Solis.
You know, like it was that
left in this round, of course.
There goes that uppercut again. He's hurt. He's out. It's it. It's over.
Solis sent down for the 2nd time.
He's not going to get the count.
First knockdown here, Gennaro. This is the first time that he was sent to the canvas in this round.
He got hurt right there, and then there's that right uppercut. I thought it was a lip, but it was a right uppercut that kind of stung him, and there's the end of the fight again. Double left, there's a straight right, and the left to finish it off.